Picture this. You're wandering the frozen wilds of Skyrim, sword in hand, when a dragon swoops down, roaring your name, and you realize you're no ordinary hero. You're the Dragonborn, a legendary figure tied to ancient prophecies and fire-breathing chaos. In the Elder Scrolls, this isn't just a cool title, it's a destiny forged in dragon blood and whispered in forgotten ruins. From the shouts of the Thu'um to the looming threat of Alduin, the World Eater, the Dragonborn story is one of power, prophecy, and a whole lot of dragon drama. So let's get into the lore and unravel the Dragonborn prophecy. So who or what is the Dragonborn? In the world of Elder Scrolls, the Dragonborn isn't just a random adventurer with a dragon-slaying hobby. They're immortal, blessed or cursed with the soul of a dragon, a gift from the god Akatosh, the dragon god of time. This unique connection dates back to the Merethic Era, where dragons ruled Tamriel, and the first Dragonborn emerged as the counterbalance to their tyranny. The term Dovahkiin, which means Dragonborn in the dragon language, marks them as a bridge between man and beast, a living paradox with the power to absorb dragon souls and wield the thu'um, their ancient shout magic. The origins of this power are murky, steeped in legend. Some say it began with Alessia, the first Dragonborn, a slave queen who united Cyrodiil and forged a pact with Akatosh to end dragon dominance. Her bloodline mixed with divine essence carried the Dragonborn legacy forward. Others point to the Greybeards, monks of High Hrothgar, who claim the gift comes from meditation and divine favor, though good luck getting them to agree on the details. By the time of Skyrim, the Dragonborn is a rare figure, reborn to face a world on the brink, their soul a beacon that dragons can't ignore. What makes the Dragonborn special isn't just their power, it's their duality. They're human with all the flaws and choices that entails, yet they carry a dragon soul, eternal and unyielding. This tension fuels their story. Are they a hero chosen by fate or a pawn in a cosmic game? The lore suggests it's both, with ancient texts like the Book of the Dragonborn hinting that their birth is foretold, yet their actions shape the prophecy's outcome. It's a classic Elder Scrolls twist, destiny with a side of free will wrapped in dragonfire. But the Dragonborn's journey isn't just about their origin. It's about their connection to the dragons themselves, a bond that defines their destiny in Skyrim. How does this relationship drive the prophecy forward? The heart of Dragonborn's identity lies in their bond with the dragons, a relationship that's equal parts awe-inspiring and terrifying. When a Dragonborn slays a dragon, they don't just kill it, they absorb its soul, a process that feels like swallowing a thunderstorm. This isn't just some random perk. It's a core mechanic of their existence tied to the thu'um, the dragon language turned into a weapon. Words like force, eos, row, balance, and da, or push, become shouts that can shatter mountains or silence foes, a power dragons have wielded for millennia. This soul absorption isn't just cool, it's a theological statement. In Skyrim, dragons are fragments of Akatosh's power, their souls eternal unless consumed by a Dragonborn. When you absorb a dragon's soul at places like Kyne's Grove or Whiterun, you're not just gaining strength, you're reclaiming a piece of the divine, a cycle that began when Alduin, the firstborn dragon, rebelled against his father. The Greybeards call this a sacred duty. It's also a burden. Every soul you take echoes with the dragon's memories, their rage, their wisdom, sometimes even their regret. The thu'um itself is a fascinating piece of lore. Dragons use it instinctively, their voices shaping reality because they're born of Akatosh's will. The Dragonborn, however, learn it through effort, trading with the Greybeards or stealing shouts from dragon walls carved with ancient runes. This contrast highlights their hybrid nature, part mortal, part divine, mastering a power that dragons take for granted. In Skyrim, this skill shines in battles like the one at the Western Watchtower, where you first shout down Myrmilnir, proving your Dragonborn heritage to a stunned crowd. But this connection isn't all glory. Dragons like Parthernax, who teaches you the thu'um, reveal a complex history. Some dragons sought peace, others war. The Dragonborn's bond forces them to navigate this legacy, deciding whether to honor or defy the dragon way. It's a moral maze, and every shout you unleash carries the weight of that choice. This soul shout dynamic sets the stage for the Dragonborn's role in prophecy, where their power becomes a key to saving or dooming Tamriel. The Dragonborn's story in Skyrim revolves around prophecy. It's a web of ancient predictions that shape their every move. The most famous is the prophecy of Alduin's return, detailed in the Elder Scrolls and enchanted by the Greybeards. When misrule takes its place at the eight corners of the world, Then the Dragonborn comes. Alduin, the World Eater, is no ordinary dragon. He's Akatosh's firstborn, tasked with ending the Kalpa, or the world cycle, by devouring all life. His return signals the end times, and the Dragonborn is foretold as the one to stop him, or, in some interpretations, aid him. This prophecy isn't straightforward. The Blades, like Delphine, see the Dragonborn as a dragon slayer, a hero destined to end Alduin's reign. But the Greybeards argue for balance, suggesting the Dragonborn must understand Alduin's role in the cosmic order. The conflict peaks at the Battle of Skulden, where you confront Alduin atop a Nordic ruin, using the Elder Scroll to witness his banishment by the ancient Nord heroes. It's a moment of epic lore. You shout him into Sovngarde, the Nordic afterlife, only to follow and finish the fight, proving your destiny isn't just about power, but choice. Other prophecies add layers to the Dragonborn's role. The prophecy of the Dragonborn from the Book of the Dragonborn hints at a savior figure, but it's vague. A mortal with the soul of a dragon will rise to meet the challenge of the hour. This ambiguity fuels debates among scholars and players alike. Is the Dragonborn a messiah or a catalyst? The civil war between the Stormcloaks and the Imperials complicates things further. As a Dragonborn, you can side with Ulfric Stormcloak, whose thu'um echoes your own power, or General Tullius, representing order against chaos, each weaving a different thread into Tamriel's fate. The conflicts don't stop with Alduin. The Dragonborn faces other dragon priests like Morake in Labyrinthian, whose masks hold ancient power, and even Paarthurnax, whose redemption you can choose to honor or end. The Dawnguard downloadable content adds the prophecy of the Volkihar vampires, where you decide Serana's fate and the balance between vampires and the Dawnguard. Every decision, slaying a dragon, spearing a friend, shouting down a foe, shapes the prophecy, turning the Dragonborn into a living legend whose story is still being written. This interplay of prophecy and choice resonates beyond the game, influencing how we see the Dragonborn in storytelling and culture. The Dragonborn isn't just a Skyrim character, they're a cultural icon, a symbol of power and destiny that echoes through gaming and beyond. In the Elder Scrolls lore, their legacy stretches back to Alessia and forward to future Kalpis, a cycle of rebirth that mirrors real-world myths like the Norse Ragnarok or the Hindu cycle of Samsara. But what makes the Dragonborn stand out is their agency. Unlike many prophesied heroes, they're not bound to a single path. You can be a noble savior, a ruthless tyrant, or even a dragon-worshipping renegade, and the game adapts, weaving your choices into the tapestry of Tamriel. This flexibility has fueled Skyrim's enduring popularity since its 2011 release. Modders have created Dragonborn variants, werewolf hybrids, magic-focused heroes, each reinterpreting the prophecy. Fanfiction on sites like Archive of Our Own explore their relationship with characters like Lydia Serana, adding personal threads to the lore. Even Bethesda's sequels, like The Elder Scrolls VI, hint at a Dragonborn legacy, suggesting their story isn't over. It's a living narrative shaped by players worldwide. The Dragonborn also draws from real-world archetypes. Their thu'um echoes the voice of creation in myths like the biblical Let There Be Light, while their soul absorption mirrors shamanic traditions of spirit-taking. In pop culture, they've inspired characters like Daenerys Targaryen in Game of Thrones with her Dragonborn, or Geralt of Rivia in The Witcher, a mutant designed to fight monsters. That's debatable. Video essays on YouTube analyze their moral ambiguity, asking, is the Dragonborn a hero or a tool of prophecy? It's a question that keeps fans debating, modding, and playing decade after decade. The Dragonborn prophecy shows us that destiny isn't static. It's a story we help write. Whether you're shouting down Alduin or sparring Paarthurnax, your choices weave a unique thread into the Elder Scrolls tapestry. It's a reminder that even in a world of dragons and gods, the power to shape your fate lies in your hands or your voice. So what's the takeaway from the Dragonborn prophecy? In Skyrim, the Dragonborn is more than a hero. They're a symbol of destiny and defiance. A mortal with a dragon soul tasked with facing Alduin, the civil war, and the endless conflicts of Tamriel. Their journey from absorbing dragon souls to shouting down the World Eater weaves a story that's both ancient and personal, shaped by prophecy yet defined by choice. Whether you see them as a savior, a villain, or something in between, the Dragonborn's legacy is a testament to the Elder Scrolls' depth and your role in it. Playing as the Dragonborn character is a chance to explore all of that tension. Are you following a script or writing your own? Maybe that's why Skyrim still captivates us even years later. It's a canvas where we paint our own myths, our own threads in the cosmic loom of Tamriel. And just to add, going back to the Game of Thrones thing, a highly debatable part, Look, Game of Thrones, the first book was released in 1996. Clash of Kings was released in 98. A Storm of Swords in 2000. A Feast for Crows in 2005. And A Dance for Dragons was released in 2011. So, no, Daenerys Targaryen is definitely not in any way been inspired by Skyrim. On the other hand, Skyrim has been inspired by Game of Thrones and books like that, Forgotten Realms, Dungeons and Dragons, Dragonlance, etc., etc., etc. So there. Put that in your smoke and pipe it. Enjoy.